everybody, we're up to tag 43. My, are we zooming along? Now I've already got this prepared a little bit, so I wanted to put these two little bits of material on, and I've straight stitched them on. I've done one little tiny bit of blanket stitch on this one, and I'm going to go along the bottom on this one. Now I'm doing it left-handed, so I'm working right to left. Now I realised that while I was doing this, and I think it possibly was the same with the bullion knot, we have, as left-handers, we have very often watched people doing things right-handed all our life. And so what I always attempt to do is a blanket stitch from left to right instead of right to left. Now that's not to say you can't do it left-handed from left to right, but honestly it confuses me anyway. So right to left for left-handers, coming in under, making sure this is behind. And it's funny, isn't it, to get to an age where you realise that actually your tracking's been a bit all over the place because you've been observing people doing it differently than the way you need to do it. A bit like life really, isn't it? Anyway, here we go. Last blanket stitch. Make sure that's around the back. Just casting that one off. Now I found this bit of orangey goldy floss. It's got two strands, so as Anne did, I'll separate them out. Right, so that's two strands. Might put a bit of this yellow. It's very bright. Love it. What did I have here? 3 strands, I think. Now, so I've got an orangey gold and a yellow, and I'm really liking that. It's a real contrast, I think, for this. But what I think I might, just got one little box here of threads. No, don't know. Something different. I'm going to add lots of colour on this one. What about a bit of this? And yeah, that'll go. All right. Making it up as I go, as we do. All right, there's 3 in here. I can't remember how many threads Anne was using. All right, so which way would I? No, I think I kind of like it like that, but I don't want to cover too much of my pink. So let's do a bit of this. Oh, now I'm confused. Do I want it this way? So we still need to put our thread here, and we're coming through here. All right, let's give this a try. Found one of these. It's got a little, it's a little lace making needle thing, which has got this bit that'll close. But it's a very tiny little, like a fish hook, crochet hook. So I'm going to see if this works. Yes, it does. Ooh. this way, pull it back through. Shut the little door to trap it in. No, missed. I'll tell you what. Looks so easy sometimes when other people do it. Right, here's our 2. And I have to say, I know that it doesn't show on the video, but I attempted that second one at least 6 times to get that. And don't even ask me how frustrated I am. I'm glad there's only 4 of them. All right, so I've got to get that out the way. All right, open the little door. Thread this back through. I mean, I'm probably making a mistake by trying to double that and thread it back through. Come on. Use my fumble fingers. Last one. I can tell you what, I don't think I'm having this many threads on my bottom row. Just, it's too frustrating. What's going on? All right, get that out the way. Right. Goodness, I will find something else. Right, so I've done these little tassels. I was laughing about how fiddly it is and how hard that was, and it's just like only 4 little tassels. Where's something really thick? All right, I've got some number 5 of this Finca Presencia. Now I've got 2 layers. I'm going to give it a go. I'm just going to see how I go with it. Oh, the first little one isn't. You know what? I'm going to just do a couple in the middle. How's that sound? Doesn't matter. Don't have to do it on every single blanket stitch, do we? Oh. I feel like I am a preschooler right now. Honestly. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. I don't know why this is so hard or so fiddly. Maybe I need to do giant ones. I'm going to just do 1. Here, 1. And I can crochet, believe it or not. I sure don't know how to do tassels. I like the red and the yellow together. My goodness. I'll just make them long for now, but I'm going to sort them out in a minute. Probably do them quite short actually. Gee, give me some wool and some crocheting any day compared to this. Whew, okay. Oh, you gotta laugh. It is a bit easier with just 2 strands like this. Not so tassel-y, of course, not like these. I do like them though. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. Speeding up a bit. No, nearly blew it. Should have spoke too soon. Where's it gone? Come on. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm crocheting now. I think I'm a bit more experienced at that. All right, these are quite long. I think I'm only doing one more. Let's see. Maybe 2. Nope, that's it. No more. Had enough of that. I put this down on tags I've least enjoyed list. We all have it. We all have some though, don't we? Some that we don't like. Oh, it's not that I don't like it. It's just very frustrating. I don't know how long I want this to be. I think it's, I don't really want it to stick out that far. Let's glue it down. Oh, let's write on the back first. My pen. Week 43. 3. Tassels. Frustrating. Now I'll always remember it as being frustrating. Oh yeah, someone last week commented, and I think it's, oh, was it you, Beth? Maybe it was Beth. About there's a, oh, this is going to really seep through. I was just about to say there is cheaper versions of Fabric Tac material kind of glues, and I have to say that I picked up one at, well, we've got a shop called Spotlight. I picked up a shop, was it Spotlight I picked it up? Maybe it was. Anyway, it just said fabric glue, and it was a white glue, not a clear glue like Fabric Tac. And it was on sale and it was really cheap. And I don't know if the one you're talking about, Beth, I'm pretty sure it was Beth that said this. It just seeped through the material and you could see it through the material, and I got it really cheap. So I know that it is sometimes good that we can find other things cheaper, but for the purpose of this, I like Fabric Tac. It doesn't, it's just not really obviously seeped through, because I've never been sewing mine on. I've sewn on one or two. Just get that excess glue. just realised I didn't give anyone an update on the lockdown situation in Melbourne while I'm putting this on here. The lockdown is finished in Melbourne. We now have no curfew. We have no limit to how far we can go, but we're still not allowed to go into regional areas, which is really funny because Woodend is regional and it's a 45-minute drive, yet my mum is down near the beach and she's an hour or an hour and a half and she's not regional, so I can visit her. It's weird, isn't it? Anyway, that's just how it is for Melbourne. Okay, so I think, how long? I don't think I've got anything really that long. I've got little bits and pieces, but not any longer than that. I don't think. Look. This one. Even these ones aren't that long, are they? All right. So we've just had announced yesterday that next Friday retail will reopen and regional will reopen, and then everything's totally reopened, and that's when we have our 80-80 vaccination. And then I think end of November, I think it's everything's normal. Basically, if you're not vaxxed, you can't get into some shops, etc. And everything will open up, travel, all sorts of things. So here we are. This was my frustrating tassel tag, which came on a week which was not frustrating at all because we all got a lot of freedom. We could go back to our getting out. I went for a lovely walk down the beach, etc. It was such fun. Went to a cafe, got takeaway chai as I do. Anyway, waffling on. That is the week that was. Tag 43. And you know what, it's funny because that was so frustrating to do, but I'm looking at it now and I'm going, actually, I love the colours I've chosen. I love this sort of reddy, crimsony colour with the yellow and the bits of yellow and blue in here that match the yellow and the blue of the tag. And then this colour is kind of matching this colour. That colour doesn't seem to match anything on the background, but it doesn't matter. And then I've got the butterfly tag in the background. So there you go. I'll stop waffling on now. I've got to go and do some voiceovers on a couple of other videos I'm going to upload really soon. And I hope that everyone is safe and well and enjoying their own freedoms in their own areas and getting back into whatever's normal, whatever normal life is now. I don't know what it is. This is the new normal. All right, stop talking, Christina. Okay, bye for now. See you in the next one.